Hi there. Hope you have a fantastic day today. This lesson, I will teach you how to work out squares, square roots, cubes, and cube root. Of course, there's a PDF versions on the description below for you to download so you can work with me. Otherwise, let's go straight into it. The first square number is 1 because 1 square is 1 times 1, which is equal to 1. So 1 is a square number. That's the first square number. If you wish, if we have 2 square, so this means that 2 times 2. And we know that 2 times 2 is 4. So 4 is a square number. Similarly, 3 square is equal to 3 times 3. So give me 9. So 9 is the third square number. So keep that in mind, okay? So if it's 10 squares, mean 10 times 10. So let's go through first one. Part A. So 5 square, we need to evaluate this. So 5 square is 5 times 5. And we know that 5 times 5 is 25. So that means it's equal to 25. So there you go. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. Before I do that, please do not forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't done so you can help me to grow my channel. So let's get into it. So 12 square is equal to 12 times 12. So 12 times 12 is 144. Otherwise, we can go 12 with times 12. We can work it out slowly. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. And then we put a 0 here. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. We add them up. So 4, 4, 1. 144. So there you go. Now, part C. We have 9 square. So 9 square is equal to 9 times 9. And 9 times 9 is 81. There you go. And 10 square will give me 10 times 10. And we know that 10 times 10 is 100. So we just go 1 times 1 is equal to 1. And we have these 2 zeros here. We just need to write it down. So that is equal to 100. And hope you got it correct. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So 11 square is 11 times 11. So that is 121. Otherwise, we have 11 we times 11. 1 times 1 is 1. Another 1 times 1 is 1. So we start with this 1 now. So put a 0 here. 1 times 1 is 1. And then we have 1 times 1 is 1. So we add them up. So that give me 1. That give me 2. That give me 1. So 121. So there you go. Part F. 15 square. So 15 square, we have 15. We times 15. So that will give me, so 15 times 15. 15 we times 15. 5 times 5 is 25. Put 2 on top. 5 times 1 is 5. Add 2 is 7. And then we start with 1 times 5. Give me 5. Of course, we put a 0 here. And 1 times 1 is 1. Add them up. 5, 12, carry 1, so 2. So that is equal to 225. So there you go. Now 18 square. So 18 square is equal to 18 we times 18. So that is, so we just go over here. So 18, 18. 8 times 8 is 64. We put a 6 on top. And 8 times 1 is 8. And 6 is 14. So just write this down. Now we start with this one. We put a 0 here. So 1 times 8 is 8. And 1 times 1 is 1. We just add them up. So 4, 2, carry 1 here. Put 1 on top. So that gives me 3. So 3, 2, 4. So there you go. 21 square. So 21 square means 21 times 21. I'll just write here. 21 times 21. That is, so we have 21. We times 21. 1 times 1 will give me 1. 1 times 2 is 2. We put a 0 here. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So we add them up. 1, 4, 4. 441. So there you go. Question number 2. So we just need to work out one step at a time. So first of all, for part A, we need to work out 1 square first. And then we need to work out 17 square. And then we add them up. Okay. So we know that 1 square will give me 1. And 17 square is 17 times 17. So that will give me 7 times 7 is 49. We put a 4 there. And 7 times 1 is 7. We add 4, give me 11. So put 1, 1 here. And we start with this 1. So this is 0 underneath. 1 times 7 is 7. And 1 times 1 is 1. Now we just add them up. So that gives me 9, 8, 2. So that means we add 289. That will give me, we add 1 to 289 will give me 290. So 290. So let me just clear this. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How do you go? Let me go through them with you. So 14 square. So let me just write this first. Equal 14 square is 14 times 14. 4 times 4 is 16. We carry 1. 4 times 1 is 4. At 1 is 5. Now we start with this one. We put a 0 here. 1 times 4 is equal to 4. And 1 times 1 is 1. And we add them up. So give me 691. So 196. And we minus 7 square is equal to 49. So 49. So we minus 49 here. Okay, so that will give me, so that is, we carry 1 from here, give me 8 and 1 here. 16 minus 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. At 6 is 7. 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. And this one, which is, write it down, because 1 minus 0 is 1. So the answer is 147. So there you go. And I hope you got it correct. So part C. So we have 10 square is 10 times 10. So that give me 100. 7 square is 7 times 7 is 49. We minus 49. So 100 minus 50 is 50. We add 1 to it, 51. There you go. So now we have 3. We times 9 square. 9 square is 9 times 9. Give me 81. So we just times 81. That will give me, so 81 times 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 8 is 24. So there you go. So 243. So there you go, and I hope you got them correct. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So first of all, we have 8 squared divided by 4. We need to work out 8 squared first. 8 squared is 8 times 8. So that gives me 64. Okay, so let me just write this down. That is 64. Then we divide it by 4. Now 64 divided by 4. So we just work out 4 go to 6 is 1's remainder 2. So that is equal to 1's remainder 2, which is right here. And becomes 4 go to 24 is 6 times. So the answer is 16. Otherwise, you can do long divisions, whichever way that suits you, okay? So that divide by 4. 4 go to 6 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. And we minus, that give me 2. We'll bring the 4 down. And 4 go to 24 is 6 times. 6 times 4 is 24. We minus, that gives you 0. If you like, you can do long divisions, but we do short divisions, it's quicker, that's all. So let me clear this, and I hope you got it correct, okay? Now part F, we have 4 squared divided by 2 squared. So that will give me 4 squared, give me 16, because 4 times 4 is 16. Then we divide it by 2 squared, give me 4. There you go. And then 4 going to 16 is 4 times, because 4 times 4 is 16. So there you go. Part G. So we have 6 squared. 6 squared is 6 times 6. And 6 times 6 is 36. We times 2 squared means 2 times 2. So that gives me 4. So there you go. That is equal to, so we just go 36 with times 4. 4 times 6 is 24. So with 2. 4 times 3 is 12. You add 2 is 14. So 144. So there you go. 12 squared divided by 6 squared. So 12 squared is 12 times 12. So you should get 144. So that is 144. And we divide it by 36, because 6 squared is 36. So 36, like this. And then now we go 144 divided by 36. Of course, we can just simplify them first, makes it easier, okay? So if I can halve the 144, so I can do this. So 144 divided by 36, so that would give me, now half of 144, half of 14 is 7, and half of 4 is 2. Divided by half of 36 is 18. You can do that. Of course, you can halve it again. So that give me half of 7, give me 3, remainder 1, or half of 12 is 6. Then half of 18 is 9. See, there you go. So we know that 9 times 4 is 36. So 36 divided by 9 is 4. So in another word, 144 divided by 36 is 4. So there you go. Let me clear this, and I hope you got it correct. Now, square root of these numbers. So we know that 16 is 4 times 4. Okay? 4 times 4 equals 16. So in another word, 16 is a square number. So opposite of square is square root, or opposite of square root is square. So therefore, if we square root of 16, that means we square root of 4 square. So square root of 4 square, because it's 4 times 4. So square root of a 4 square will give me 4. So in another word, square root of 16 give me 4. Then if I square root of 4, 4 is 2 times 2. So square root of 4 will give me 2. Okay, keep that in mind. And then we go square root of 9. And we know 9 is 3 times 3. Okay, so square root of 9 will give me 3. Okay, so remember square root is opposite of square. Opposite of square is square root. So square root 9, it means square root of 3 square. So the answer is 3. Okay, keep that in mind. Now square root of 100 equal 10 times 10. Because 100 is 10 square. So square root of 100 will give me 10. So there you go. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So we know that 121 is 11 square, correct? So that is just like this, equal 121 is 11 square, or 11 times 11 if you wish, okay? So square root of 11 times 11, or 11 square, is equal to 11. Now 400 is 20 times 20. So in another word, 400 is 20 square. So we square root 400 will give me 20. So that is equal to 20. 36 is 6 times 6, right? It's 6 square if you wish, or I can just write like this. It's 6 square. See? Square root of a square number is equal to a nice number, right? That is square root of 36 will give me 6. Now square root of 900. So 900 is 30 square. 30 times 30 if you wish. There you go. So 30 times 30. Okay, square root of 30 times 30 will give me 30. So there you go. And I hope you got them correct. Question number 4. So first of all, for part A, we need to work out 3 square first. And then we work out 4 square. And we add them together. And then we need to find the square root of that. Okay. So 3 square is 3 times 3. So give me 9. So we need to write this down. So that is equal to 9. We add 4 square is 4 times 4 is 16. And then we square root of this. And we need to work inside first, okay? So 16 plus 9 is 25. So that means 25 square root. So the square root of 25 is equal to 5. So there you go. Part B. So we need to work out the square root of 16 first, because 16 is 4 times 4. So square root of 16 will give me 4. And we times square root of 25. 25 is a square number. That is 25 is 5 square. So we square root 5 square will give me 5. So we just times 5. So that will give me 5 times 4 is 20. Part C. 6 times square root of 9. And we know that square root of 9 is 3, because 9 is 3 times 3. So that is equal to 6 times square root of 9. So square root of 9 is 3. And 6 times 3 will give me 18. There you go. So now we need to work out the square root of 64. 64 is 8 square, or 8 times 8. So therefore, square root of 64 will give me 8. So that is equal to 8 divided by square root of 4. And we know that square root of 4 is 2, because 2 times 2 is 4. So square root 4 must be 2. Now 8 divided by 2, so the answer is 4. So there you go. Question number 5. So 2 cubes. So 2 square is 2 times 2. So 2 cube must be 2 times 2 times 2. Okay. So like this. It's 2 times 2 times 2. And we know that 2 times 2 will give me 4. And 4 times 2 is 8. So 2 power 3 will give me 8. So there you go. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So first of all, we have 3 cubed is equal to 3 times 3 times 3 again. And we have 3 times 3, that give me 9. And 9 times 3, give me 27. There you go. 5 cubed will be 5 times 5 times 5. And we have 5 times 5 is equal to 25. So let me write this down, 25. And we times another 5. So now 25 times 5, let me just work on here. So 25, we times 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. Put a 2 here. 5 times 2 is 10. We'll add another 2 is 12. So that is equal to 125. Let me clear this. So there you go. I hope you got it correct. Then 7 cubed. So 7 cubed is equal to 7 times 7 times 7. And we know that 7 times 7 is 49. So that is 49 we times 7. So 49 times 7, 7 times 9, that will give me 63. So 3, put a 6 on top. 7 times 4 is 28. And we add 6, so 34. So 343. So there you go. I hope you got it correct. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. Hi, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So 4 power 3 or 4 cubes is equal to 4 times 4 times 4. So that is equal to 4 times 4 times 4. And we know that 4 times 4 is 16. So let me write it down. So 16. And we times this 4 down. So we just work out like this. 16 times 4. So 4 times 6 is 24. So put 2 there. 1 times 4 is 4. Add 2. So that give me 6. So that is 64. So there you go. Now part F is equal to 10 cubed is 10 times 10 times 10. And to work this out, we just go 1 times 1 times 1 will give us 1. So 1 here, and these 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3, we just need to write it down. 1, 2, 3. So there you go. 8 cubes. So that becomes 8 times 8 times 8. And we know that 8 times 8 will give me 64. So let me just write this down. 64 and we times 8. So that will give me, so just work it down here. 64 we times 8. 4 times 8 is 32. We just write 2 down. Carries 3. 8 times 6 will give me 48. We add 3 will give me 51. So the answer is 512. So there you go. Now part H. So the answer is 6 times 6 times 6. So we have 6 times 6 will give me 36. So that is 36. And we times 6. So we just go 36, we times 6. And 6 times 6 will give me 36. And we carry 3. And 6 times 3 will give me 18. And we add 3, 21. So the answer is, let me write here, 216. So there you go. I hope you got all of them correct. Question number 6. So we need to find the cube roots of this number. So we know that 1 is a cube number as well, because 1 times 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So cube root of 1 will be equal to 1. Okay. Now cube root of 64. So 64 is 4 times 4 times 4. Okay. That's what that meant. So therefore, cube root of 64, the answer is 4. Okay. So that is equal to, we can just write this down like this. If you wish, like 4 times 4. So the answer is, this is cube root. So the answer is 4. So there you go. Now, cube roots of 27. So the answer is 27 is 3 times 3 times 3. So that's it, cube root. Put a small 3 up there. So that answer is 3. Now, cube root of 216. So the number ends with 6. So you should be 6 to the power of 3, or 6 times 6 times 6. Let's work it out, okay, to make sure. So 6 times 6 is 36, right? And we've times one more 6. So 36 times 6 is 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 3 is 18. Add 3 is 21. So there you go, 216. So let me clear this. So this is equal to 6 times 6 times 6. Like that. The answer is 6. So there you go. Question 7. So first of all, for part A, we need to work out square root of, and we need to work out cube root of 1, and we times them together. So square root of 64, 8 square, or 8 times 8 is 64. So square root of 64 is 8. So let me just write 8 with times, and we know that cube root of 1 is 1. So 8 times 1 is 8. So there you go. So please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So cube root of 125. So we know that 125 is 5 times 5 times 5. So cube root of 125, the answer is 5. Okay. So let me just write this down. So cube root of 125, give me 5. Divided by square root of 25. So 25 is 5 squared. So we're going to square root of 25 will give me 5. Okay, keep that in mind. So there you go. So 5 divided by 5, the answer is 1. Part C. So 4 squared is 16, because 4 times 4 is 16. Plus cube root of 27, remember, 27 is 3 times 3 times 3. And that is cube root of 27 will give me 3. So we add 3 to this. And now 16 plus 3 will give me 19. Last one, 3 cube. So 3 cube is 3 times 3 times 3. So that is 27. And we add the cube root of 8. 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 times 2. Keep that in mind. Give me 8. So cube root of 8 will give me 2. So the answer is 2. So now we just go 27 plus 2 is equal to 29. So there you go. And I hope you got all of them correct. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.